it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'm in need something.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. Super Bowl 55. It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Well, it's been a trying year for everybody, but the tradition continues. Super Bowl 55, away we go from Tampa. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
A fumble on the play. Recovering.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Well, security eluded it. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. You know, what a story this could be for this young signal caller. High draft pick, got the weight of the franchise on his shoulders, and now here he is, first rookie quarterback ever to start a Super Bowl, trying to become, of course, by extension, the first rookie quarterback ever to win a Super Bowl.
It is amazing, especially in recent years with as many rookies as we've had who've started at quarterback, that we're just now getting the first one to get to a Super Bowl and try and win it. Phenomenal season, phenomenal accomplishment. He's broken down a lot of barriers. You get the sense that this is his first, not even close to being his last.
And he already has some hardware to his credit. Remember last night, he took home Offensive Rookie of the Year honors at the NFL Awards Gala.
What a great way to go into the Super Bowl knowing that you have that award in your pocket.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he's into the clear. The 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a moment for him, a pick six in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick sixes over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that would have pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick six, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison in the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all, and what a play here. Another pick six in the Super Bowl. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10.
You think about the great young quarterbacks we have in the game today. Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowl winner last year. Lamar Jackson, last year's MVP. How is this young man compared to what those guys have done?
Well, I think everything's pretty similar except for this. He's won playoff games and gotten to the Super Bowl as a rookie. Lamar Jackson.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
1st and 10.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
That's good.
But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That is caught at the 7. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, 26 yards. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 4 catches already here in this Super Bowl. He's got another 1st down. Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. He's had a fantastic rookie season. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive in... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his third pick of the game. Instead, second down. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his third pick of the game. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out to his left. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
I need to see this, bro. I need to see this. I need to see this. How the fuck he caught that? So, like, I don't like the way my guy throws, bro. Like, he doesn't even move. He just tosses it up. Alright, so let's see how the hell this guy caught that. Oh my god, what a catch by Ruggs.
It's a big play there for Vegas. 57 yards.
3-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of a
Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in. Give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
No gain on the play.
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll come out throwing here on first down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. He's got him in, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line.
I got drafted by the Raiders.
So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this one is incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. He'll buy some time right.
Never mind.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Sliding out of the pocket. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this. And got his man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll roll him out right. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
The 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stick with the passing game. As he looks to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. And forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation. Carlson on for the PAT. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
And the Cowboys are able to recover.
Onside kick recovered by the Cowboys.
And how about this? this. Viva Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Raiders on top of the football world as they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
Oh my god, my quarterback's so small. Okay, that's Keenan Allen. To be honest with you, I think we get to pick Keenan Allen because it's always people in your
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none.
an OG.
They say I'm a chosen, I wanna see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip when it's split, we on check for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip when it's split, we on check for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You friend smart, but my boy's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. Now I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what we have. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none.
Bro, I don't even know how I'm not supposed.
They threw everything at you that year, and yet you handled it like a pro. But your journey was just getting started. Take us through your next milestone.
A lot of league history is about rivalries, between teams and players. And my career was no different.
I even gave him some of my player of the year votes as a freshman. He has blown up this past summer, Elite 11, the #1 rated quarterback, and then the opening in Dallas voted the MVP. But you gotta be. You have to be that guy. But thanks to his family, his father Mike, his mom Susan, his sister Olivia, he remains somewhat unfazed by all of this. You're committed to play at Oklahoma University early and remain committed to OU. Yeah, every day other schools text me, send me mail. Actually, the other day USC sent me something, Clemson and all those schools. Still recruiting and all that, but I'll be respectful with them, say thank you, but they know it's 100% love for Sonny over here. You know, come here on under as pinnacle, I'm like, no. And the Reds all hanging out. I'm like, I don't want to see more red at practice. You're not at OU yet. Okay, we're still pinnacle, you know. Shut up. He said he benches 280. Hey, quarterbacks, here we go down here. All right, yeah, you can lift, but can you ball? I got a 235 bench. All right, Spence, right here. 240 clean. I'll see bench 280. You ever have to relive it? Normal 17-year-old kid. Still rolls his eyes at you every once in a while. All the time. Any issues that anybody out there, your teenagers, we have them too. And trust me, I let them know, listen, you haven't arrived yet. I tell them that all the time. You haven't arrived yet. Go get the trash. You're getting stopped in airports for selfies. Is it cool? Is it kind of fun? Yeah, it's cool. I love it. We actually were in Dallas. I don't even think I had anything Oklahoma on it. Say no. Some dude came up and wanted a picture. And I try to never turn down anybody, so it's gonna get even more crazy.
Snapshots? Oh, what the hell? Why am I going snapshots, bro? I was waiting for my thing to do what it got to do, and then I was over here waiting on fucking snapshots. See, speed again. That means my speed is now at an 83. And then, come on, tell me I unlock jukebox. Bro, how do you unlock this?
Does it motivate you a little bit? Yeah, for sure. People talk and all that, but just gotta go out there and show. Alright, you wanna see the arm strength, huh? Alright, bet. So go.
What? Reverse the freaking.
That's right on him.
This is confusing.
Often what we see is that a division opponent who you play 2 times a year becomes a marquee rival. Which team was that for you?
There was already a very long and storied history between the two franchises. And then things escalated simply because of modern technology.
Let's say grace. Okay, let's say grace. Father, thank you for blessing us with your presence and pray for our fellowship. Pray for the food blessing our bodies. Keep our kids safe when they're not with us. In Jesus' name. Mom, can I have the beef? Where's the beef? This is a Madden bread. Yes. Oh, good. So good. Chris is the best Fortnite player here. Who? Is Chris really good? Better than you? I'm done now.
Okay, listen, if you're gonna play music, pick up the poop in the yard. Go for it.
Who went to play the game where you just stay away from the poop? We're playing. Wait, Mom, do you need help? Dad. Dad. What do you want to do? Hey, gotta do with the UK stuff on there. Chris, don't get that ball wet, please. Catch up. Okay. There is a receiver, I know. Yeah.
Do you have your phone in your pocket? Okay, I'm quarterback. Give me the ball. This is what happened. Nick, you're really making me pick up the poop right now. Manny, go ahead and thank me for picking up the poop.
The first thing that came up during media availability that week was the back and forth on social media. It seemed as if I had entered into the league's most talked about rivalry overnight.
Cleo Mack.
I didn't want to make this a bigger deal than it already was.
They got
At the end of the
Cleo
day,
Mack,
the
bro.
only thing that mattered was my team coming out with a win on Sunday.
Still shoot. Okay. Use the backboard. I gotta still cook the steaks. Alright, let me get a shot. What did Joker learn from? Oh. See, I haven't shot in a year. He says that every time he shoots. Are we playing? Yeah. Let me dunk on him. I'm not running. I'm gonna dunk on him.
today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught at the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball is not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
8 yards on the...
Well, Charles, it's always contentious division rivalry. I'd say even a little spicier than we're used to. The well-documented war of words on social media between two of the top players on these teams, that has really added a layer of intrigue.
Well, we've never turned down a little extra zest to a game, have we? But you're absolutely right. The social media beef between...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Now, this is a crew. They've come out flat their last two games, both losses, but just judging by the So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
13 yards.
So as this offense gets settled in, you know, a game like this, how important do you think it will be for both of these teams to maintain their composure?
I think that the good news is that this is a physical, emotional game. And look, if they can find a way to harness that intense energy, it can end up being beneficial for both teams. But what both of them have to realize, and especially this quarterback, the objective is still just to win the game. It's not to outshine the other guy or go at him with any more or less than is normal. Go play the game, go win the game.
And what's more to Ruggs, this time the catch made. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Khalil Mack, of course, the former Raider, there to make the tackle. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
What? That was out of bounds?
And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
The Second down.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays.
And that's caught inside the 35. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
A 39-yard gain on the play.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it will wind up just being incomplete.
It's now second
ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Jacobs now. He won't go down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces it. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm. But sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A very solid gain of 27.
A gain of 20.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return. The Raiders take over 1st and...
The Raiders heading out to take over. They've been able to move the ball well in the air, and certainly a big... They'll look to throw here. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still...
And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. It's now third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And now he'll turn and off his back foot. And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
41-yard gain.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we... And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, his 3rd touchdown. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
25-yard line.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He'll let this go deep for... He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They'll get 34 yards there.
First down.
What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs. 41 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead. A nice... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First down.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
I just do the honey
The
badger.
play fake. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Oh my god, it's 4 o'clock.
What's the deal, y'all? So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yep. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Ball carrier. Just now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as he'll quickly head back onto the field. Dancing to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down. Looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So the game will continue for at least one more play.
To not finish a game on a defensive penalty, that's why they get one more untimed attempt.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Well, partner, this QB said that he was... That'll change now that his team is leaving the stadium with a W?
Well,
my name, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want it in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. You take from the rich and the poor. With diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where do I know? They don't know my name. I'll get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I'll get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when it peep us. Shoes us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on in the front lawn.
I just can't get it in this stupid trash can. Let's go. Quarterback on the field. Red 12, say go. Easy.
Say I done powered up, living as we have in the common. No, I've been mad at to them looking back from around me. My what it is. Really, I just came here to gotta see this more gonna be a boy. Thank the good Lord, I'm getting overflowing with the sauce. I'm never holding back. I'm going in my coffin, middle finger poking through the casket. No turning tragedy to tragic. For you knew what happened, ain't no explanation. This is second nature. All is automatic. Caught up. It's down there. Caught up. It's down there. Whoa. I'm caught up. It's down there. Caught up. It's down there. It's down there. Caught up. It's down there. Caught up. It's down there. Caught up. Lion, tigers, meteors inside my mind. Kamikaze, spaceship power, baby, sail me toward the sky.
I thought things were behind us after the win in our first meeting. When I found out this dude was running his mouth again, calling our win a fluke, I couldn't believe it. If he wanted a show, I was ready to give him a show. I'd already backed up my words once, so I had no problem saying that I'd do it again.
Tonight, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And off we go from Las Vegas. On the return, Lynn Bowden. across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's good.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
2-yard line.
Now, well, folks, once again, the fireworks have begun to go off before the teams even entered the stadium for this one. You had some... Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Good for a Las Vegas.
First and goal at the 1.
First and goal.
Here's Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. He'll let this go deep for one. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught. Oh, one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Well,
this offense had some success moving the ball against this defense in their first meeting of the season. Do you see any reason why they wouldn't this week as well?
Well, from viewing their defense and watching how they've played, I don't see any reason why that couldn't continue this week. We know this is a very talented defense. They're capable of slowing down the best offenses in the league. I do think that the key to success, once again, is sticking with the game plan, doing what they do best, and not letting the contentious build-up to the game interfere with what they want to do, because what you can do is get caught up in all the extra stuff and not play your game. When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 36 yards on the play. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them.
And it is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it.
The ball carried by the wide receiver.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and... scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. What a first half he's putting together. He's over 200 yards receiving already, and he has a first down there.
At the 42-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs, and that is incomplete. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 13th touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. but it's second down. Sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. It's a jet sweep. This is Renfro. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Flushed out right. He'll let this go deep. And got his man complete. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 77 yards. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are pouring it on. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this one is incomplete.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd. Waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, an 80-yard touchdown. And the silver and black continue to roll. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Complete on the deep ball. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Henry Ruggs. That's good.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up second.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Intended for Henry.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
To the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Intended for Henry Ruggs.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well.
Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chiefs.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. He's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. 46 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the foot. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with all
T-Rag got me.
Hit boy and be some. You gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. T-Rag got me.
Hit boy and be some. You gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, with the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah. Don't play with it, baby. Say what you gon' do with that? Stop playing with it. If you don't do it, then don't play with it. Exactly. Yeah. You ain't built like that.
dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, turning on camera system, incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars,